Hi, this is Alison with Alison Studios here at Almirada at the Islander Resort doing this Guy Harvey benefit, and here I'd like to introduce you to Chris Nicolau, who is doing his very first art show today. Round of applause for you, Chris.
Appreciate it.
And your work, and your work is for Everglades conservation, and you have collected all these shells, casings and shells from the Everglades. Chris, tell us a little bit about your work and what you do.
Well, in 2014, I started Everglades Conservation and Memorial Cleanup. After cleaning the area for a period of time, we found that there wasn't much big trash to take out of there anymore, so we started focusing on like smaller stuff like shell casings, smaller pieces of debris. You know, we were mostly focusing on big stuff at first, just to kind of get the area clean.
Now, does some of this stuff contain lead that's actually harmful for the fish?
These don't in particular, but that's only because it's already been fired into a levee or into the ground, whatever they shot at. So the lead's actually in the ground now. There's nothing I can really do about that. But as far as picking up the metal that sits on top of the levees and stuff like that, I take all the shells, I bring them to the house, I wash them, I sort them by caliber and size, and then I cut a piece of wood and I glue it to it and paint it, and you have a fish.
And this is so cool. This is upcycling at its best. Upcycling meets conservation. It's perfect.
Thanks.
Chris.
Appreciate it.
I congratulate you.
Thank you.
And check out these pieces. Aren't they fun? I mean, there's something for everybody here. And in fact, now we got to go this way too, because I love the colors on this piece. And marlin and deep sea sailfish, dolphin. I guess this is a tuna?
Yep, that's yellowfin tuna.
These are absolute favorites. I mean, look at this stuff. Wouldn't you like to hang this on your wall? I mean, this is so cool. But there's, like I said, there's something for everybody. So let's go inside. I got to show you his little flamingo. This is so cool. Well, come on in, Chris. Now this piece,
sure.
Look at this. Look at this piece de la resistance. Okay? Look at all those shell casings that he's put together in this,
here, let me move some of this stuff here.
Yeah.
You can pick that up, yeah.
But these pieces, these are kind of fun. Kind of love the pink flamingo, and we've got a palm tree here. So, Chris, where can we find your work? I know a lot of people are going to want a piece of you.
You can either add me on Facebook. It's Chris Nicolau, Nicolau. You can add Everglades Trash Art on Facebook. That's another page I have.
Everglades Trash Art.
Right, or you could join Everglades Conservation and Memorial Cleanup. That's my Facebook group, and we have 1,800 members right now. We do a cleanup once every 1.5 months, so we're pretty proactive as far as cleaning the Everglades. Actually, most of the other conservation groups in Florida are all like an annual cleanup, and we're the only monthly cleanup or bi-monthly cleanup. So
that's great.
We try to do as much as we can, as often as we can, and help the Everglades. Yeah.
That's excellent. Yeah, don't let it blow away.
Right.
Well, Chris, I'm going to Facebook friend
you. All right, awesome. I would appreciate it if you did.
Yeah,
for sure.
If I haven't already.
All right. You might be on there. I have a lot of people on there.
Pieces featured on the Guy Harvey website for this event.
Yes,
so,
ma'am.
Yeah, I checked you out.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Great.
And it's such a pleasure to meet you.
Hey, you too.
Thank you so much. Absolutely. Go visit him, folks. All right. Yeah. Okay, Chris. Well, tell me a little bit about, you've got this Everglades Trash Art. You're here in the hot sun in June, Father's Day weekend, Almirada, doing this. And are you making money from this, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's just become kind of a cover my own costs thing. But as far as the pieces I do sell, we do donate a portion of that to my conservation group to buy garbage bags and stuff like that, and water for the next cleanup. I'm not an official non-for-profit. I just do this because I love the Everglades. I'm not trying to make anything off of it or profit off of it, other than the stuff that I craft. But I don't really consider that taking a donation. I consider that selling my art. So,
and you're raising awareness,
for through this,
and for taking care of our waters and things like that, especially in beautiful Florida. So, have you been recognized by any conservation groups? And things like that,
Greenpeace Worldwide, Greenpeace US, Florida Fish and Wildlife, Boy Scouts of America. I mean, the list goes on. I'm actually in Airboating Magazine this month for my art and for my conservation group, and the Guy Harvey Outpost website, obviously. But Yeah, I mean, there's a few more groups. I just can't really think of everybody off the top of my head, but yeah.
Now, did you start a conservation group?
Yep, yeah, in 2014, in November of 14. It's Everglades Conservation and Memorial Cleanup.
Everglades Conservation and Memorial Cleanup.
Yep, in memory of my grandfather, who passed away in November.
Oh, yep. In memory of your grandfather,
yep.
Who is?
His name was Knud Nicolaus, that's K-N-U-D.
Knud Nicolaus.
Yes,
Well,
ma'am.
how appropriate on Father's Day to recognize your dad and the good work that you're doing now.
Yep.
This is wonderful. This
Right,
is
thank you. I
awesome.
appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for being here, and
Well, thank
continued
you.
success to you.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you.
You never know what you're going to find at an art show. Come and meet the artists. Come and meet people. Make a friend of an artist and find out their story. This is really a
Thank you.
pleasure. Really a
My
pleasure.
pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah, no,
Absolutely.
This is great. Good stuff. Okay, bye.
Thank you.